I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe that sometimes reality just breaks. I was getting ready for bed last Tuesday. I live alone in a studio apartment in Brooklyn. I was in the bathroom, brushing my teeth, staring at myself in the mirror. I was exhausted, listening to a podcast, kind of zoning out. I spit the toothpaste into the sink and rinsed my mouth. When I looked back up at the mirror to wipe my face, I froze. In the reflection, I was still spitting. It was a delay, a lag, like a bad video call connection, but in real life. I stood there, towel in hand, watching my reflection finish rinsing its mouth 3 seconds after I had already done it. My heart hammered in my chest. I waved my hand in front of the glass. The reflection waved back 2 seconds later. I thought I was having a stroke. I leaned in close to the glass, gripping the edges of the sink. "Wake up," I whispered to myself. The reflection leaned in, too. But this time, it didn't mimic me perfectly. While I was staring with wide, terrified eyes, my reflection smiled. It wasn't a nice smile. It was a cold, dead smirk. Then, the reflection winked. I didn't wink. The lights in the bathroom flickered violently. When they stabilized, the reflection was normal again. It moved when I moved. I didn't sleep that night. I covered the mirror with a towel. The next morning, I went to a doctor. He said it was stress and sleep deprivation. I wanted to believe him. But yesterday, I found a wet handprint on the inside of the mirror glass. And it's the exact size of my hand. I commute an hour to work every day on I-95. It's a boring drive, usually bumper-to-bumper traffic. Last Friday, traffic was moving steadily at about 60 miles per hour. I was in the middle lane, listening to the radio. I glanced to my left to check the passing lane. A silver Toyota Camry was driving right next to me. I did a double take. I drive a silver Toyota Camry. That's not unusual, it's a common car. But then I looked at the license plate. XYZ 554. My blood ran cold. That was my license plate. I thought maybe it was stolen, maybe a fake plate. I sped up to get a look at the driver. The other car sped up too, matching my pace perfectly. I rolled down my window, intending to yell at them. The other driver rolled down their window at the exact same moment. I looked across the lane. Driving the other car was me. Not someone who looked like me. It was me. Same haircut, same sunglasses, same blue shirt I was wearing right then. The other me looked over. He didn't look shocked. He looked terrified. He was screaming silently behind the glass, banging on his steering wheel, pointing ahead. I was so fixated on him that I didn't see the brake lights in front of me. Traffic had come to a dead stop. I slammed on my brakes, tires screeching. I stopped inches from the bumper of a semi-truck. I looked to my left again. The lane was empty. There was no silver Camry, no doppelganger. If I hadn't looked over at him, at myself, I would have plowed into that truck at 60 miles per hour. I don't know if that was a guardian angel or a glitch in the universe, but I know I saw myself die in a timeline that I narrowly avoided. My mom and I live in a large 2-story house in the suburbs. My dad passed away years ago, so it's just us. I was in my room on the 2nd floor doing homework with my headphones on. Around 6 p.m., I heard my mom call me from downstairs. "Michael, dinner's ready. Come help me set the table." Her voice sounded cheerful coming from the kitchen. "Coming," I yelled back. I took off my headphones and walked out into the hallway. I started heading down the stairs. As I reached the landing, the door to my mom's bedroom, which is on the second floor right next to the stairs, creaked open. A hand shot out and grabbed my arm, yanking me into the dark bedroom. A hand clamped over my mouth. It was my mom. She was pale, eyes wide with terror, holding a finger to her lips. "Shh," she whispered, trembling. "Don't go down there." I heard it too. My stomach dropped. If my mom was up here, who was calling me from the kitchen? Then the voice came again from downstairs. Same tone, same cheerfulness. "Michael, are you coming? It's getting cold." My mom gripped my arm tighter. We stood there in the dark, listening. Then the voice changed. It wasn't cheerful anymore. It was deep, distorted, and angry. "I know you're upstairs, Michael." Then we heard heavy footsteps, not walking, but running. Running up the stairs on all fours. Thump, 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 thump. My mom slammed the bedroom door and locked it, just as something slammed against the wood on the other side. We climbed out the window onto the roof and called 911. When the police searched the house, they found no one. But the kitchen table was set for 3 people. We only have 2 plates.